Hello, this is Derek Old School Fournier from WhatTheBuck.net coming to you from day one of Buccaneers training camp. We're right here at One Buck Place. You can see the field out behind me. The players have gone inside. They're getting hydrated and getting some food. It was a sweltering day today, as you would expect here in Florida. We had a great turnout, a lot of fans out here, great media turnout, actually better than I can recall in the last 7 years. There's a lot of excitement around the team. Now, if you guys tuned in Thursday night for the show, there are a couple things that I expected to see. One of them was an intense level of energy, and to be honest, I just didn't see that today. I did see a lot of education. I think the coaches were doing a good job of educating each of the position groups, and if you really want to learn about football and you get out here at training camp, you can learn a lot about football from what these guys are teaching. If that sinks in and the guys can take that and convert it to stuff on the field, I think we're end up with a much better program than we've had in the past. That being said, there were some issues with the drills. More drops than I'd like to see out of the receiving corps. You guys know about the trades. We talked about that before with Brian Price potentially going to Chicago, pending a physical. The cut of Des Briscoe has changed the wide receiving stack. It's way too early to project stack, but when you look at the way the receivers were running, you had Vincent Jackson, Mike Williams, Ed Gant, Aurelius Ben, and Preston Parker as your top five, or what looked to be the top five. To be honest, Vincent Jackson looks phenomenal. He is everything that is advertised, and it looks like Mike Williams is really trying to up his game to match that as well, which is outstanding. Doug Martin popped. If you want to look at people that actually popped off the field, his speed is pretty evident in his cutting ability. Even in the limited contact that they had, you could see him busting through. There's some nice holes that were getting created, but again, this is limited contact, so you'd expect some of that as well. Didn't get to see a lot out of the defense today. Personally, the corners are using a lot more contact. It's going to be interesting to see how that gets called this year. I'm not sure if they're being instructed to, but it seemed to be consistent across all. Quarterbacks, by and large, did not look particularly sharp. Josh didn't look particularly sharp. But again, it's the first day of camp, so I mean, this could get much, much better. What was it? The other thing I want to say was didn't look at a lot of specials. Offensive line, everyone that I thought would be here was here. So the discussions about the conditioning tests, maybe meaning people wouldn't be out here, was not the case. I think I saw a couple people go in for cramps, probably get IVs. Didn't look like there were any injuries to speak of. But overall, great first day of camp. It's a great experience, like we said before. If you can get out here, get to One Buck Place. They're open every morning, and you can see what's going on here. If you've got questions or you want things to be looked at specifically, send them into questions@whatthebuck.net, and we'll try and cover them for you. Thanks.